Okay, it's been a while. I'm going to make this short. I meant to record this not a long time ago, but certainly a lot earlier than the time I'm recording it just now, today. Anyway, it's been an interesting year. I've not really got a tenth done what I wanted to do in terms of the channel, but there was something came up recently and it stuck in the back of my head, thinking about the most important exercises, routines, things that are really important to playing trumpet. And I actually asked quite a few of my very young students some of their thoughts on the most important things about playing trumpet. And you know, it's true, there's so much. I had everything from lip flexibilities to tuning, you name it, you know, practice, all that type of thing. And they're all fantastic. My actual winner for myself is sound. Whether or not you can play 3.5 octaves, screaming lead trumpet solos, amazing trumpet concertos, or you can play a 5-note scale and your highest note is a G in the middle of the staff, whatever. If you get a nice sound, that's what matters. That's what really matters to me as a player as well. I'm going to listen to other musicians. There's always going to be technical issues. There's always going to be this and that and blah, blah, blah. But if you've got a good core sound, then chances are you're doing something right and it gives you something to build on. All right. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and I'm going to say what I think the most important trumpet will open it up to the wider brass playing field. What the most important exercise is, and is this. Why? Don't even have the trumpet on your face. Well, I've touched on this before on the numerous warm-up videos that I've done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few, I hope, if I have the time. I'm just about to go on holiday, so I'll not get ready to recording another one of these for a wee while. What I'm hoping to do is look at certain specific exercises in real short form and talk about what they are meant to do, what they mean to me, what I feel as though I'm getting from them, and why I think we should all do them. Now there's a million and one videos out there going through exercises, going through what people think of. Got a big part of this. I'm going to give Greg Spence a little bit of a kind of name drop there. That hasn't really got anything to do with the lip flap, but it has got to do with sound. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to join this up very, very quickly and say that when we do our lip flap, and I know I've talked about this before, and there's a fantastic little video of Wayne Bergeron saying it should really just be a sigh. We're not trying to form an embouchure. We're not doing anything. We're essentially releasing air through our loose lips and getting them to vibrate. Primarily, what it does is it's just a kind of massage. It allows the blood just to kind of start moving and the skin to respond to energy that isn't just being open and closed for either eating food or talking. So, on the subject of talking, I am going to keep this short. So the way I really, really like to think about the lip flap and what it does for me, and I explain this to all my students, as soon as they're fresh out of the wrapper, they're coming to me for the first lesson, whack a mouthpiece on a trumpet, see if they can get a noise. If they can, great, that's half the battle. If not, well, we'll get there, you know. I've not had one failure yet. When it comes down to lip flap, for me, and any of us that do this lip flap, you're probably in the exact same boat. When I do just as a sigh like that, it starts to switch on my brain. And it starts getting my head into the I'm about to start playing trumpet mentality. It also does get the lips a little bit freer and looser. Have a heavy night the night before playing, that is. Then yeah, lip flap, get some of that lactic acid moving. Get everything just responding to the energy coming in and out. Getting your lungs used to just taking a little bit of a fuller breath and going. And that's all it is. Now, the amount of air that we use for our lip flaps shouldn't really be, it's not a massive big. We're not trying to sustain anything whatsoever. We get into that when we start making noise on our free buzz, your mouthpiece, or your lead pipe, or if you're going straight to the trumpet. Whatever it is, doing this first starts to put those three very, very important components into place. We've got the one that's the air, we've got the two, which is the embouchure, and we've got the third part, which is what's going on in here. And hopefully all those gradually start to come together to create a sound. And that's it. I'm going to leave it there. Whether it was good enough, I'll have to listen back. I recorded a little excerpt from Scott Belt's Modern Flexibility's book. Flexibility number 1L, Too Slur with Love. Still working on these, still hoping to get a nice little review on that. They're fantastic. And again, the exercises like these challenges how we interact with our air. And again, it all starts here. Don't forget your lip flap. Don't forget to practice. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.